Hey guys, welcome to my humble abode. I'm going to take you through the insanely quick process of getting your kids to do a reader response as a podcast and get some cross-literacy stuff going on and actually get it up and shared. It's an insanely quick process, and I'm going to show you how quick it is. Just to show you my setup. Got my microphone. I use the Blue Snowball. It's a great mic, great sound. You can get a bunch of people around it. It's got some omnidirectional recording abilities. Got my podcast script. I got a dog. Let's actually get some picture-in-picture going here so that you can see what I'm doing on the screen. I'm going to be using Audacity as the software. It's totally free. It's open source. The one drawback to Audacity is that if you want to save stuff as an MP3 file, you have to download an additional plugin. There are tutorials on how to do that on the Audacity website. Super simple. I use Audacity for my own podcast. It works great. I love the software. This is just the blog that I'm going to be uploading to. I've got the entry ready in advance. Let's go ahead and record the response, and I'll show you how quick it is to put together. Hit record. Hello everybody, this is Trevor for R3 Radio to share my thoughts on our novel study of William Bell's Only in the Movies. Rather than give you a summary of the plot, I'm going to assume you know something about Only in the Movies and jump into an analysis of how I relate to the book and the characters. You'd think that I would relate. At first glance, it's a love letter to teenaged artistic ambition. Jake, our protagonist, is an aspiring movie maker and is consistently viewing and rewriting his life from that perspective. Vanny is a young poet who gets published at an early age. Alba is a successful artist, a budding actress, but something about these characters makes me cringe instead of relate. Beyond being a bizarrely inappropriate modern-day mashup of Cyrano de Bergerac and Kevin Smith's Chasing Amy, Only in the Movies hinges on a contemporary media trope of having the twists and developments and setbacks in the plot hinge entirely on characters' inactions or ineffectualities. Jake never takes responsibility for his feelings for Alba. Vanny never expresses her feelings for Jake, preferring to let him think she's a lesbian until the very end of the book. And Alba is just kind of an entitled, repellent, self-absorbed idiot savant who can act well and do nothing else. Even though the idea of young love makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, stories about characters who can't dig themselves out of holes of their own making are exercises in frustration. All in all, while this may be a relatable book for grade 10 kids, the grade that Jake and company are in, young adult readers will undoubtedly spend more time rolling their eyes than on the edge of their seats. I'm Trevor LaForce, and that's my rapid reader response for William Bell's Only in the Movies. Paddle your own canoe, guys. So right there, we've got writing, which is the first kind of literacy. We've got elements of radio, intro and catchphrase at the end. What I'm doing is just trimming the audio a little bit here. I'm gonna grab some music, which is actually music, an older version of the intro music for the podcast. Boom, it's in there. Just needs a... Let's take a look right now. This is Trevor for R3. Levels are great, fortunately. I'm going to export it as an MP3. Let's call this Only in the Movies Trevor.mp3. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video here so that you don't have to watch it export. Aren't you glad because of the magic of technology I can speed this process up? Okay, and we're done. And check it out. We have an MP3 file that we can use. Now, since the site that we're using, Spruce, doesn't let you upload files of any type, I'm just going to toss this... Whoops. That's not where that's supposed to go. I'm just going to toss this podcast up onto my podcast site. Once again, magic technology. Let's go fast. Okay, with that, I publish. They can even set up the blog post while it's exporting. Boom. Click on this. Most modern web browsers will play it like so, right in browser. So, that's it. We've only been here for a couple of minutes. That's doing a podcast as go away. That's doing a podcast as a reader response. See you later, guys.